Following calls by the organized labor for a reversal of the electricity tariff for Band A customers to 225 naira per kilowatt hour from 68 naira per kilowatt hour on the 3rd of April, and a minor reduction by NERC to 206 naira per kilowatt hour, members of the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress today moved to group activities in some distribution companies. In Lagos State, Labour members blocked the entrance of the headquarters of the Ikeja Electricity Distribution Company. Offices of the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission located in Alausa Ikeja were also picketed by the union members, leaving workers stranded. Lagos State Chairperson of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Funmilayo Sessi, who led the union members, told TUC News that the action was in compliance with the directive of the Congress's National Secretariat. Labour leaders say the picketing exercise is aimed at forcing the authorities to reverse the recent hike in the country's electricity tariff. In Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, the union members occupied the Ibadan Electricity Distribution Office in Ibadan, carrying various placards with inscriptions asking government to reverse the policy. The chairman of the Nigerian Labour Congress in Oyo State, Kayode Martins, while addressing newsmen, decried the epileptic state of power supply in the state, adding that increasing electricity tariffs at this critical time is unnecessary given the current economic situation. The situation was the same in Osogbo, Osun State, where members of the Nigerian Labour Congress were led by the state chairman Abimbola Arakpashopo and his trade union counterpart Abimbola Fasasi to the IBEDC office there. They accused government of being insensitive to the plight of Nigerians. According to them, the current economic hardship arising from the removal of fuel subsidy should not be compounded with increase in electricity tariff, which they described as unbearable.
When we are not yet out of the suffering orchestrated by the movement of the fuel subsidy, we are now adding another burden onto our body. We are saying no to that as workers, and that is why we are here. We are making that statement now clear and bold enough.
There is hardship everywhere in the country. It is high time for the Nigerians to know that it is high time for us to fight for our rights. It is high time for the federal government to know that people are suffering in the country. We say no to high or increase of electricity tariff in this country, period, and that's it.
Now to Ekiti State, the state chairman of the Trade Union Congress and secretary of Nigerian Labour Congress led the protest to the National Electricity Regulatory Commission in Ekiti State and Benin Electricity Distribution with a shutdown business activities. The Labour leader said the hardship being experienced by the Nigerian masses is unbearable and urged the President Bola Tinubu to reverse electricity hiking tariff.
Why we are here today is to say no to any increase in electricity tariff. Here in Ekiti, there is no community that can boast of 12 hours supply of electricity. But every household in this country should be given prepaid meter. But Disco technically and intentionally have not been doing this. And they know why. Because they want to oppress us, they want to charge us for services they are not supplying.
The NLC and TUC, as the voice of the voiceless, that's why we are out this morning to talk to federal government and its agencies and cronies, and to equally talk to Nigeria that we should all resist this move, that is the hike in electricity tariff by the federal government and its agencies.